At Crimson Lights, Christine approaches Chance, who's surprised by her call as he thought she'd be off enjoying her rock star life. Christine explains she returned because Daniel is worried about the police potentially building a case against him. She inquires if Daniel will be charged in Heather's murder. Chance wants to settle in before discussing the matter in depth. Christine shares how happy she is to see him back on the force, but advises him not to mention that to Nina, who is still upset. Chance admits he's uncertain about Daniel's status, but mentions that the evidence is mounting. Christine firmly believes in Daniel's innocence, prompting her to remark, "A little too conveniently, don't you think?" Chance shrugs, noting that the decision lies with the DA. Christine reminds him that Daniel is grieving and emphasizes that he needs to be with his daughter, urging him to tread carefully. At the club, Lucy and Daniel share a heartfelt moment in their suite. Lucy lightheartedly complains about fitting so much into one bag, and they both hate that Daniel feels it's best for her to go away. Despite her fears, Lucy knows her dad wants what's best and doesn't fight him on it anymore. To cheer her up, Daniel hands Lucy a friendship bracelet kit, reminding her of a previous bracelet that comforted him deeply. Together, they choose colors to represent themselves and Heather, laughing about their family's unique qualities. Meanwhile, Phyllis finds Billy at his office and expresses her concerns about her son's situation. She explains how the police suspect Daniel of Heather's murder, a claim she insists is part of an elaborate setup. Despite Billy's shock, Phyllis believes Sharon is framing Daniel, hoping no one would suspect her. Billy suggests she might be letting her emotions cloud her judgment. But Phyllis is determined, asking him to hire her and Daniel so they can work behind the scenes to retaliate against Newman Media. Although Billy sympathizes, he can't hire them amid the legal uncertainty, advising her to take time for herself and her family. At the Abbott mansion, Jack and Kyle have a tense conversation about the fallout between Jack and Diane. Kyle confides his worries, and Jack acknowledges his past failures, revealing how Victor's recent remarks stung, making him question his decisions regarding Diane and Kyle. In the club dining room, Diane approaches Nikki and Victor, informing them that her marriage with Jack is over. Although Nikki is unsurprised, Diane aims to get ahead of any rumors, claiming the breakup was Jack's fault. Despite Nikki's skepticism, Diane insists she was committed to the marriage and now aims to make her family feel the same pain she has endured. Later, as Daniel and Lucy continue working on their bracelet, Lucy shares how much Heather meant to her and hopes they'll have a proper celebration of her life soon. In society, Jack confides in Billy about his split with Diane and hints at a potential reconciliation with Kyle, wondering if their family's healing depended on him losing Diane. Phyllis meets Lucy and Daniel in the club lobby to say goodbye before Lucy heads out to be with her grandfather. They share an emotional farewell, with Daniel promising to keep her updated and requesting a picture of her on stage with Danny. As Lucy leaves, Phyllis offers to buy Daniel breakfast, but he prefers room service, and she accompanies him upstairs. Just then, Chance arrives and informs Daniel of the district attorney's decision. Daniel is under arrest for the murder of Heather Stevens.